All right, welcome back, y'all. Getting ready to play a little bit of Madden before I try to go to sleep. Um, Thought I would do this live, so let's get it on. So, um, but we're just going to be playing a little bit of Madden football. This after a great stream about an hour ago. We did about an hour news stream, and it was awesome. So um, let's get ready to play some Madden. Um, since the Bears are playing tomorrow night we'll use this background for fun. Um, let's get ready to play here and share. Okay, we're good there. We are. I'm trying something new tonight. I'm also streaming on uh, Twitch tonight. I'm just trying something, seeing how this will do. All right, I think we are. Ah. All right, let's try that again. So let's get ready to. All right, we are ready. We are up. Come on. Just waiting on this to come up. I will be right back, everybody. While we're waiting for this to come on. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. That over there. Come on. Come on. Okay. Hold on. Might have to. Ah! Oh well, I think we got it. There we go. There we go. That was the problem. It was taking a while. All right. Okay.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
11 MT, tight. Here we go. 180. 180.
Right to the air is Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at them as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Looking deep here for Chase. This is caught at the 20. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there for Cincinnati. 55 yards.
Set.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. At the end around, here comes Smith. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Eagles first down.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley busts through the tackle. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Second and a couple.
At the 41. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Saquon Barkley running right. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Here's Hurts to throw. Open that is Goddard, the tight end. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goddard, 37 yards. And the Eagles are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown, and their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me,
and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley takes it to about the 37. Here's second and 5 now from the 37.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Third and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
Throwing his Hurts. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Look at the big man rumble. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Hurts will throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Eagles 14, Bengals 7. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
54 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get to normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Here we go.
Now Burrow changing things up here. On 2nd and 11 now. Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The 3rd down.
Yes, sir. Put it on board. All right, won that one. That was easy.
Hey, guy again. Pass that he punch him, pass that he punch that he pass that pass that he pass that pass that pass that he punch him in his eye, just pass that he punch him in his eye, pass that he punch him in his eye, just punch him in his immediately. Like, come on, bro. Let's be real. This is hey, guy again.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Kobe Dean in on the tackle. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives you more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
That's complete to Goddard. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Offensive line fast.
I'll pick up with 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Barkley. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Here's another for him. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Will set up for the
Let's go. Trimmer.
Oh, there you go.
Flying forward on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Eagles nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They go to Barkley again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dings for the holding. You gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Holding by Gunner, left side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. You just get the play off. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to the link right after this. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Hey, Silver. No touch.
Now Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
It's a gain of 32. 1st down, Eagles.
Oh, what's good?
No play action. Here's Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Barkley again here on 2nd. He gets forward, next about 4 yards. Sidney Brown in on that stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's a gain of 5.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Toss play to Barkley. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
We're working a couple of yards past the line. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. 3rd down, they need 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Sidney Brown makes the play.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Like his dad before him, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. on the tackle.
No touch that. Trimmer. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
A gain of
No
14.
touch that.
Motioning him from the slot right.
63.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hey. No touch that. No touch.
It's Hurts once again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Great. No touch.
They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Great. No touch.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. At the Eagles' 35-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Here comes the final play of our first half. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the mustard. This one falls short. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Shipley now to return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Hurts. This one finds Goddard. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's another Eagles 1st down. A gain of 22 yards.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
From the pistol, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, 73. Great, set. Now let get it. No touch.
Air it out on 3rd. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Elliott connects there. And that opening drive does something they couldn't do in the first half, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points and able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
Bigsby with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
He's got room to roam. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Hey, let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Hey!
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. You know, the South had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Bond.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. He'll throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
He's back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. And goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for Eagles. 1st down.
Running right, it's Barkley. And good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hurts looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays.
They did it! He made the interception! Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles have some new life in the 4th.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
First down throwing for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Got man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Even 25 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Swamp man's in motion right. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And again, here's Hurts. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning left for him. We've got 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles down by only 3.
First down, Eagles.
180.
Going to the ground again on first. Down to the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
After such a magnificent run, quick story time. My first NFL start, Ricky Waters does the same thing, gets the ball inside and near that goal line. And I get in the huddle, Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back after such a tremendous effort.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
180.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. From inside to 1. Here's 1st and goal. And it's a sneak. Hurts. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles have taken the lead late. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Shipley now to return. A little burst so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Back to throw. Back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Setting up to pass. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
At the Eagles' 23-yard line.
They go with Barkley here. It's inside the 10. Cuts it, and he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything we could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Eagles 10.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Shipley now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second down now, 7 to go. Hurts to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Hurts throwing again. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Here he is to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. Well, they waited right till the end to use this final timeout. Only 6 seconds left on the clock.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Well, they waited right till the end to use this final timeout. Only 6 seconds left on the clock. This game now resting on the leg of Jake Elliott. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards.
Yeah, bitch, I hit it.
That one is good.
Fuck out of here.
And barring the unexpected.
Good job for you. What do you want, a cookie or a Madden
Listen,
medal?
you didn't do the same plays every time we had enough time.
Feel comfortable when you look up at that
All you do is run the ball to the outside the whole time.
And that lead certainly isn't safe.
You just abuse Saquon and think you're
Shipley
going to
now
get top
to
100 or
return.
some shit. You're not. That's just weak.
Get some progress here.
Wow.
Down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close.
Got me a
But the Eagles win
ribbon,
here in this one.
but who cares
And it took
if I
everybody at the
lost?
end. First to set up that field goal,
Oh,
and then for him to go out and win it with that
Wills.
accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
I lost it only by 3. Who cares? Lost it actually by 2. So it's not a bad thing. All right, one more game. I'm 1-1. This is the tiebreaker.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. Here's Saquon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. There he goes on the right side. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot.
His first throw is an interception. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
This is Walker on 2nd. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. That's dropped underneath. Walker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
The Seahawks, 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
With a quick pass out line. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Darnold looking to throw. That's incomplete left side. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Working quickly here. Trying for it, it's Walker. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here. Barkley again here on second. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. That's 5, it looks like, on the play. So now it's going to be 3rd and 8.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He had a nice little gain on the ground.
And he's taken down at the 30. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for Eagles.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. A tackle made by Ernest Jones.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd
and time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Handoff now to the receiver. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Hey, it's not a sack, but these edge players love chasing down runs for negative plays and tackles for loss.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
On 4th down, Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Offensive line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
We'll give up the gut to Walker. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going on first. Here's Darnold. Here's a screen out for Walker. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
First and goal. Here's Walker. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take the lead on that successful kick. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
No touch, no touch.
I'll start this one out with Barkley. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. They go to Barkley again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Makes it
There he is on 3rd and short. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And that brings up 4th and short.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. 1st and 10 from the 43. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Hurts yet again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Here's another carry for Barkley. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. Steered this one back inside, Brock, and he finds him 6 yards. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And off headed right, Barkley. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Elliott connects there, and they've taken back the lead.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the 2nd best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, and maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Shaheed now to return. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. Field flipping it right there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
1st and 10, Darnold. Finds him on the crossing route. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go set. Set.
On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
We go set.
To throw, here's Darnold. Delivered to the sideline. Smith and Jigba brings it in. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Set. No lady. Set.
Now an inside give to Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Lady. Ready.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Has it in close. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks jump in front now by 5. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 7-yard pickup.
Here's Hurts. That's caught. He found some space. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They run it with Saquon. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Offense up to the line fast. On second down, here's Barkley. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Guys. 73. 73.
Third and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks get the football back at their own 30 after that interception and return. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Walker on first down. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He picks up 28 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from the score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
We go set.
They send a receiver in motion right. Back to pass on second and short. Dumps it off to his running back. He's on the move past the 15. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. He's going to keep this one. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Seahawks stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did. And I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go. And that group certainly was.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks push the lead up to 12.
Jason Myers to kick
Here's
off
Myers
for
now to
Seattle.
handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Finds Barkley underneath. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good.
It's on first down. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete. You know, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read. Brock got him on a pick on the last drive, and he should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you don't like back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And again, here's Hurts. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Tyrese Knight on the coverage.
Hurts throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on.
And this one's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks take possession of the football at their own 20 after the turnover. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a...
Hold on. That sucks. All right. Got to do one more game. All right. Get ready to play one more and then
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. the place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. Machine Ali on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another run for Henry. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Got his man. Hopkins has it. He gets loose down the right side. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. It is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Working quickly here. Barkley again here on 2nd. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on a quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Working quickly here.
17 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. It's caught by A.J. Brown. And they get this down to the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
63, 63, 63. No,
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down. Offense in a hurry up here. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offense to the line fast. Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Hurts now from the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Keeps himself upright. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Ali to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. This is Henry on 2nd. Space pass to 35. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
12 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Ravens.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 8-7 the score. We'll return to the link right after this. Back at beginning of 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got it first to begin the frame. Lamar off the play fake. The left side caught by Andrews. Still has some space inside the 35. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. He's got a gain of 6 there. John Campbell, yet another 1st-round defender out of Alabama. They're on the tackle. On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 1st down, Jackson. He brings it in. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the 1st half of play.
Now after the timeout to talk things over, here they go, trying for 2. Jackson throwing for it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Ravens 15, Eagles 8.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
No touch. No touch.
Play action. Hurts has it. One little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10.
No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. On fourth down, Hurts. That's complete to Goddard. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down. They pull off the conversion. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More football from the Link coming up in just a moment. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one hits for 30. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Let's go.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
No touch.
First down, and they go right back to it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2. Hurts looking to throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your score. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Ali to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Lamar now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
First down. Here's Lamar. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And again, it's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the gun, Henry makes the tackle. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. And goes to the hurry up here. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they just gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Oops, knocks it through. And that'll push their lead to 4.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over. But I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Shipley now to return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Luke to kick off for
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Shipley now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
On 80.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That's effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want to. May have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st down, Hurts. That's coming. It's Saquon Barkley. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Here's Saquon. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They gained 11 on that play, and that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Hey, let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
King.
Keeping it with Barkley on first down. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Looking quickly here. They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's tackled for the first down yardage. Working quickly here.
Gain of 6. That's another Eagles.
First down throwing for Hurts. Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Tiger swamp. Great.
They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they're going to Dillon. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Dillon gets it on the counter. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is? They've been doing it.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Dillon on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2.
Trying it again with Dillon. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. 5 yards on the play, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Throwing now. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles jump in front late. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half.
And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Setting up to pass. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure. You're not sure. Everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field. That's exactly what the defense just did.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They'll run here with Henry. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Or another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Lamar's going to keep this one. And he's out of bounds. So it's going to be 3rd down and maybe their last snap before trying a potential game winner.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket now. They've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. Angling this one in for the right hash to challenge here. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. And nope, not a chance in this one. Knee down for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he has this down to the 34. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And the Eagles 1st down.
Hey, let's go. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
34-yard line.
And they stop the clock with time left. So here's some high drama, everyone. This game's going to come down to a very long field goal attempt. This game now resting on the leg of Jake Elliott. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. He didn't get enough into it. Oh, it just comes down shy of the crossbar. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Paid for this? I'm gonna put that jersey on.
All right, everybody. I'm going to say good night to y'all. Thank you earlier for everybody showing up. That was amazing. I appreciate everybody. Adios. See you in the next one. Don't forget, next Friday night, get ready for a longer WNS. What a fun night. I will see you all in the next one. Adios and too sweet.